Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kyle and Dave from We Came as Romans.
And you're watching Ambi.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from Ambi, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with We Came as Romans. Hello.
How's it going?
How are you both doing today?
Good. Just enjoying Canada.
I want to say welcome back to Toronto. How is this whole tour with Parkway Drive-In treating you so far?
Oh, it's been insane. I mean, every day is just like a crazy show, and and the guys in Parkway are awesome, and they've taken us on tour all over the place. So, it's cool to finally be in North America with them.
You just kind of mentioned how you've known them for a little bit. So seeing that you go way back with the guys, what's one of your first memories of either touring or meeting with them?
Well, the first tour we ever did with them, we were all like 19 to 21, and we were in Europe. And it was our first time ever to Europe, and our first time ever in a bus. And we were just a fucking mess. So that was their first impression of us. Why they still like us after that, I don't know. But what is that? 7 years later, we're still on tour with them.
That's
and
awesome.
They, I don't know. I can't really remember anything specifically from that tour.
It's real hard. It gets a little hazy.
Hey, I mean, we were like in college, basically, and in Europe for the first time, so we were
big
dumb.
tour party.
Yeah.
Yes, and they were just like, "Who the hell are these guys?"
But before this tour, you were in South America. So how was it over there? I saw you actually hit up a Brazilian steakhouse on your first night, which looked awesome.
yeah.
Absolutely killer.
It's always the first stop is the Brazilian steakhouse, and get the
Food
meat
is so
sweats.
good. Because I'm like the opposite of a vegetarian.
Yeah.
I like crave like
Me
eating like
too.
steak and chicken, and they just had everything. My plate was full the whole time.
They'd come out with like steaks that were like so rare. I swear they were still moving, and we're like, "Give me that one, give me that one." And they'd come over and like slice it up, and we were just carnivores, just going to town.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting that I'm so glad you guys were able to go there, because when I ask bands where they'd love to perform, a lot of them say they haven't made it to South America yet. So if you guys could take the band anywhere and perform, where would you love to go that you've yet to?
2 places.
Oh,
South
two
Africa.
places.
South Africa and Hawaii. Hawaii is our 50th state. We've been to all 49 except Hawaii. So
Really?
we were supposed to go there one time, but the show fell through, and we were really bummed. So hopefully we make it back there one day.
I want to go to India too. India would be sweet.
India would be number 3 for me. Yeah, for sure.
I like how you've actually thought about that before. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we've been trying to go to South Africa too for like years. It's expensive to bring us over, and you got to find the right person to basically front the money to get you there, and so it's kind of complicated, but hopefully one day.
Well, it's exciting because on the music front, you've dropped a new single, Wasted Age. Congratulations.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank
I like
you.
the oh yeah, like you're ready to talk
Excited
about this. We're going
about
to
it.
dive right into it, because you've actually said how the song serves as a snapshot of what you've gone through as a band. So tell me a little bit more about that.
I mean, basically, I think at the time it was cool because the 5 of us have never sat in a room and wrote, and it was definitely a bummer with Eric's departure. But if there's silver lining to it, it's the fact that it's really easy for the 5 of us to sit in a room and write together. It's one less cook in the kitchen, it complicates things a little bit less. So it's the first time that we've ever been able to do that, and we all got to kind of write together about how we were all feeling at the time, and came out with Wasted Age, and I think it's one of my favorite songs we've wrote in a while, so really excited about that.
You definitely tried something different musically on the last record. The self-title is more alternative rock, I'd say. But on this new song, it is so heavy. I feel like you definitely returned to those metalcore roots. What made you want to do that?
We missed it,
Yeah?
It's just something that we were going into the studio wanting to do. We wanted to definitely try and do something faster and edgier and like a little bit more faster, like our old stuff. And I feel like we really hit it on the head with blending in all the
yeah.
stuff that we learned from the newest record.
Yeah.
Because there was some great stuff that we learned. We just wanted to bring back like some of our roots.
The last record was such an awesome learning experience for us. We learned a lot about melodies and just basically songwriting in general. So it was cool to kind of take that and then be like, well, we miss being heavy too, so let's kind of just bring the two together. And I feel like the song, did exactly that.
You've always just been metalheads at heart, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, not Kyle so much, but most of us.
I mean, I'm around it a lot, so I get it. I just don't listen to it that much.
I've seen that the title is Wasted Age. If you could go back to when the band had first started, kind of what you're mentioning from the 19 to 21 gap there, what advice would you give yourself starting out?
I mean,
Too many things.
Yeah. I mean, I don't regret anything, because like every mistake we made, we wound up learning from, and we're able to do things better from that moment on, I guess. So I guess I wouldn't take anything back. But I would say, hey, take it a little bit more seriously out of the
Yeah.
gates, because that kind of wound up biting us in the ass. Like we wound up getting a reputation of being too crazy, and 'cause we were younger, and we've toned it down a lot, and we've focused more on making this like a professional career, whereas before it was like, cool, we're getting out of mom and dad's house and going on tour. Like, we never really viewed it as a career up until like maybe like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it went kind of from it's time to have some fun to let's have fun for a living and take it seriously.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we were just, we were kids. We didn't know any better, and I don't regret any of it. But
Yeah.
that'd be the only advice. To just be like, chill, pump the brakes.
Take it easy.
It was funny because everyone that worked for us was trying to tell us that, and we were like, no, we're good, man.
I think I was at one point. I was just like, nah, fuck that. Like, I was so ready to just get out of the house and like,
Yep.
just party. And then I turned 24, 25, and I was like, wow, I've been doing that for a while.
It becomes more painful.
There's also talk of a new record, and you've shared on Instagram some photographs of you guys, which looks like you're recording. So what's going on that front?
Definitely gonna be popping in the studio later on this year
Awesome.
to get some writing in, and then we're gonna officially start writing and recording the new record in January. So
Yeah, pretty much all winter. Just
all winter.
writing, recording. It's going to be good.
That's awesome. I just want to do a little quick fire round with the two of you. So whatever comes to mind, just say it right away.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
First one is, what's a movie you can watch over and over?
Inception. Actually, Interstellar.
Friday Night Lights.
Who's the coolest celebrity or band you've met?
Sorry?
Who's the coolest celebrity
Gorillaz.
or band you've met?
Yeah, Gorillas. That was tight.
That was quick. Tell me about that experience. What was that like?
On the
Yeah, we were on
plane
a
flying
flight.
to Auckland, and they were on the same flight as us, and I ended up sitting next to the rapper, and he was just talking about music and like making it in the business, and he was like ended up being like super inspiring.
Yeah.
And I remember like walking off the plane just being like, I feel so good
Let's
right
go.
now.
Let's go.
Like, let's do
it. Yeah, he was awesome.
Sweet. And who would your dream jam session be with?
I don't know. I think it would be really cool to incorporate. I would love to make a song with Deadmau5. That'd be really cool.
I don't know. I guess Corey Taylor.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And what's the best thing a fan has given you?
I got this Red Wings quilt one time, like homemade from scratch, like, but it looked so pro, like something. It was probably easily, like, if I were to go purchase it, like $150 quilt. It was so sick, and she like rolled it up, put it in a bag, and like gave it to me. I was like, oh my god, it's like my favorite blanket to this day. So yeah,
I got a collar for my dog with the Red Wings, so
Really?
yeah, it was really cool.
that's the way to our hearts, Red Wings
Yeah.
stuff.
Let's wrap everything up today. Is there anything you want to say to all of those fans who will be viewing the interview?
Be patient because new music's coming soon. It's part of the reason why we dropped Wasted Age, just to kind of keep everyone tided over while
Yeah.
we finish the record. And yeah, so be patient. New stuff's coming.
Awesome. I just want to say thank you so much for your time, so we appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.
Perfect.